people think it's a great vacationing spot and a nice spot just to relax. But what people really don't know is what really goes on inside Rhode Island. We're here to show you tonight just what type of crime and action really goes on under Rhode Island. We're cops in Rhode Island, and most people think that cops in Rhode Island are just a bunch of pansies. But we're going to show you just how tough things are. Viewer discretion is advised for small children, so please take into consideration. Thank you. Tonight, Providence Finest goes out on location to locate and arrest the serious criminals. Hi, my name is John Denville. I'm Stephen Cochran. We're Providence Police. Let's go. Wow, it looks pretty quiet tonight so far. So we're heading over towards Smith Hill here. And last couple of weekends we've had a lot of trouble around here. There's been a lot of rapes, there's been a lot of stealings going on. But tonight, so far, it's been pretty quiet. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's much action down here, so I think we're just going to head down towards the end of South Main Street here, out of Providence, and kind of do a couple of local patrols that are known to be trouble spots. Usually around 9 o'clock we head into those areas. There's a lot of action that goes on. Usually the drug deals start to go down, and sometimes there's a couple of prostitution gigs going on. Sometimes we have to break those up. People don't really know, but I mean, Rhode Island is one of the highest areas of prostitution, and you know, we have over 2,000 cases every year of prostitution, and most of those are convicted prostitutions.
Oh geez, partner, there's old Joe again. Come on, pull over, let's take care of him.
Geez, looks like we had a hot one again. Oh God.
John, why don't you handle this, all right? I got some paperwork to do. Shouldn't be nothing.
All right, I'll take care of it this time.
Don't work.
Joe, this is about the 5th time. What's going on now?
Leave me alone. I'm a back lane. I gotta stand in this corner.
Joe, what did you do?
Get away. Get away. You know.
Let's talk it out.
Top water. I'm a bad boy and I can't go until I stop. And I learned my lesson.
Yeah, it's 10:24. We're gonna see duty over here on the corner. Yeah,
I'm a bad boy. Oh, bad boy.
Come on, Joe. We got a busy night tonight. Let's talk it out. We can't stay here all night. Joe, come back.
What was it?
I let him go, Steve. He didn't seem like he was doing anybody trouble.
Yeah, he doesn't really do too much harm.
Yeah, he
Listen, I just heard a
and...
call on the radio, 3110. Let's go up, see if the officer needs assistance.
All right, let's check it out. It's right up the road here. Yeah, there he is. Looks like he's probably got somebody drunk driving or something.
All right, just a minute. 3711, we got an officer in need of assistance. Hey, Hal, we're going to pull up. Let's find out.
Oh, just pull up beside him, see if he needs any help.
Do they have everything under control? I see they got the car and the cruiser. Is that stolen 31120?
Yeah, sure is. They got it up on the lift right now. Looks like they're all set.
All right. Officer needs, has been answered, 3110.
Well, it's been a pretty slow night so far. What do you say we pop in and get some donuts and coffee?
That sounds good. Usual?
Yeah, let's go.
All right, remember, you're paying tonight, buddy.
All right.
Boy, I'll tell you, we're gonna get some other jobs. You know, this job has a lot of rewards, but I can't believe what John used to do before he was a cop. John, tell him about it.
Yeah, I'll tell you, boy, that was a sure 180 from what I used to do. Being a cop is so far cry from being an embalmer, I'll tell you, but I was getting bored from it. Just wasn't enough action.
Go ahead.
I don't know, it was always the same thing day after day. You know, I needed a change. I was always doing the same thing. It was so boring. There's no action. It's just dead.
I know what you're talking about. I was the same way. Now, what happened at that point?
I was just looking at the Globe one day, and it said it was like a career opportunities, and it said, "Do you want to change your career?" And it looked great. It said fast action, and it said, if you want to be a cop, fill out this application, and you can go through the training school and everything.
Right.
And so I said, great, this looks like a good opportunity.
It looked pretty good.
What the hell? I have a college degree and everything. I mean, I should be able to get in here, no problem,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, my father was disappointed because he didn't have anybody to really wanted to, like, someone to take care of the family business and just to keep it going, but I honestly can't keep it going all those years. I mean, if you're not into what you're doing, I guess my father's going to get over it sometime, but... enough about my story. Your story's a pretty funny story. How the heck did you get into being a cop?
Well, listen, it was a little bit different.
A little bit different? God, you think my story's dramatic? Oh, come on, Steve. Go ahead and tell your story.
All right.
It's funny.
All right. Well, I was a Catholic priest, as you know, and there was never actually enough excitement, collecting monies and, weddings and such. And one day, I was, doing my sermon, and we started passing the basket, and I saw a man, instead of putting money in the basket, taking it out. And so I wrestled him to the ground, and well, the rest is history, I decided that one was pretty exciting, and it was a little a little better than what I was doing. So we became cops. And the thing is, about it is that we are like clockwork. Together we make such a good team. It's like we go out there, we get the job done. We're Rhode Island cops, and we're Rhode Island cops at the best. But still, I think there's more for us,
Definitely.
You know that idea we were talking about, John?
Yeah, definitely. Hey, buddy, don't you worry about it. Someday we're going to get that dance studio opened up, and we're going to be ballerinas just like we talked about before.
You bet, buddy.
I think we're going to make pretty good dances.
We're going to make excellent dances.
That's one thing I feel comfortable about.
Let's get back to work, huh, buddy?
Yeah, it's about time.
I love you. Let's go.
All right, partner, let's roll.
Cheetah man, we got a 1032 on the south side parking lot. Man with the 1024.
Hey, it's about time we got something here.
All right, I'll answer that.
Yeah.
1 Adam 6667 6620555531. We're gonna answer the call. See the man on the 749. We're up there now. Come on, let's hit it.
Yeah, let's roll.
Woo! That code is that there seems to be a person, a man, they said, that seems a little bit disoriented. He's in the south side parking lot. We're gonna go take a look. It's probably not dangerous, but we're gonna take our time and make sure we don't walk into any type of a situation that's gonna catch us by surprise. We don't have any idea where the suspect may be. We're gonna have to search around the back of buildings. We're on the campus of the Rhode Island College now. Right there, John. Right there.
There he is.
Go ahead. Bring in. Right there. Right next to that pole. Wait, no, go back. That's right. Okay, pull up. All right, come on, let's get out of here. Let's go. He's over here, John. You get to 351. Right over here. Oh, holy shit. Let's get the fuck out of here. No.
Oh my God.
Oh, Jesus.
Do you believe this?
I don't want to have anything to do with the paperwork on these couple of fags.
Oh my God, what a...
John, do you see anything?
I just want to look the other way.
Do you see anything, John?
I don't see anything. Then let's get the hell out of here.
Let's go. Let them dance all fucking night. I don't know, John. You know, it's nights like these, and guys like that just make me wonder if it's all worth it.
God, I want more excitement. Not like that, though.
Oh, well, such is the day in the life of a Rhode Island cop.
Oh, I don't know. Steve, you didn't grow up and have an opportunity to be ballerinas. Steve? 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 Hi, this is Johnny Dammit-all coming at you. I just here to talk about a little music talk. Are you one of those people who's just sick and tired of listening to the music that you just don't like? Or you just wish you could play something, but you just don't know how to play it? Well, I'm here to introduce a new type of picking that you can, just about anybody can pick up doing. It's a lot of fun, too. It's called head picking. And it goes something like this. Just give me a few seconds to get in tune. How about that, folks? Now that's pretty easy to do, ain't it? Now if you order now, you can get your free catalog on how to do some head picking. It's very easy. All you have to do is send in now. And remember, it's that easy. Hello. Tonight we're going to be speaking to Stephen Cartbreth. Hi, my name's John Dammit-all, and we're going to be talking about my body and yours. This is Stephen Barrow. Steve, welcome to the show tonight.
Well, hello, John.
Well, this is a pretty unusual problem that we're going to be discussing here tonight. I know it's probably very embarrassing, but I just want to thank you again for being on our show.
I don't understand why it would be so embarrassing. Maybe embarrassing to talk about for someone who isn't used to this type of thing, but I find it's very common. More common than most people think.
Well, I'm speaking on my own behalf, and I know ladies and gentlemen too. It's something unusual that you don't see in everyday occurrence. I mean, when did you realize that you were different from everybody?
What do you mean different?
Come on, you know.
I thought you asked me on the show so I could talk about my carpentry skills.
We're talking about my body and yours tonight, and you know that we interviewed
I don't see
you
anything
already.
particularly different about your
Well,
body.
well, let me put it this way. Is something different about me than you?
I don't see anything outrightly different, no.
Well, you must be blind then.
Well, I find that very rude for you to say. Why would you say such a thing?
Because it's very blatant. It's just right out in the open there. I mean, our audience is sitting out there. Half the people are snickering about it.
Now, wait a minute. Let's go over this piece by piece. This is your show. I'm sorry I take control, but you have fairly short hair, and my hair isn't particularly long.
No, it isn't.
Isn't that true?
That's right.
We both have average-sized noses, though mine may be a little bent and longer than yours. We have the same size head. We have 2 arms. We have regular-sized chest, a slight belly. And if you look down,
Exactly.
we have 2 feet.
Exactly.
1, 2. And I have 2 feet. We both have 2 legs. I see absolutely no difference between us.
Between us. That's a very interesting word. Look between us.
I
What
can't
you-
understand what you're trying to tell me.
You've got something in front of you, part of your anatomy, that is quite large, quite larger than any other man's.
I don't see what it is. Something is escaping me here. There's really no difference between us, and I don't understand what you keep speaking about my personal thoughts.
You don't know any kind of particular difference between you and me? You mean to tell me, if I take out this ordinary Playboy book and I open up to the centerfold, you mean that's not going to do anything for you?
Well, naturally, I have my personal urges, but I don't understand what's
Usually when I look at a picture like this, I begin to get an erection, especially one like that.
Why must we talk about erections? Well, yeah, she's a very attractive-looking girl, but I don't quite see what you're trying to get at.
What are you doing to me?
What are you talking about?
Oh, God.
Oh, see?
Well, folks, it looks like we've just about run out of time. I want to thank everybody for being on My Body and Yours. Thanks a lot. We'll see you next week. Steve!
Come on, John.
Steve, will you work faster?
Oh, he's such a beautiful dancer in that dragon. I like the man in the front.
Ooh, peekaboo.
Steve,
Ooh, get back under there. I want to dance. I want to dance like a big animal.
Well, then move your butt.
I'm going to eat you. Oh, no, there he is again. And now I'd like to do the dance of the snot rag. Hey, the dragon follows the snot rag around, and he keeps going until he meets.
Actually, the snot rag trick is very common in Japan. We used to do it many, many years ago, and it always involved a very dirty rag, a very dirty one with snots.
Hey, you, I got to put this, come here, let me put the snot. Now, come on, I got to eat your head.
I
no
want some
snots
head.
there, no snots there. Little girl, oh, you got lots of snot. Don't go away, come back.
We are now high above the beautiful islands of San Francisco.
The beautiful Golden Gate Bridge, as seen from the air. Now let's take a look and see some of the traffic flow on a typical day here in San Francisco.
We are now going down on location to Steve Barrows, who is going underneath the San Francisco Bridge.
Mm-hmm.
Steve and Adrian,
I wish
how's
he'd
the weather
hurry
down
up.
there?
well, it's sort of cold and the seas are rough, but we're in a big hurry. Could you go ask someone else, please?
It looks like you picked a pretty foggy day to hang your your chickens out.
I ain't no hanging the chickens today. Today is the day to spread the seed. Come on, little boy, spread the hay while I spread the seed. Notice how my hand movements move swiftly and deftly. I've been doing it, and now I'll take a walk. Oh, what a lovely orange. Is it ripe? It's ripe enough for me. I'm not going to keep these turnips. I'm going to take these oranges home. Oh, Mimi will be so pleased with me. Oh, I think I will take 73. Oh, these leaves, I don't know. Is there anything else maybe I could trade the oranges for? I'll just drop those leaves right here. Nobody will notice. Nobody will notice. I'm dropping the leaves.
Is getting most of the harvest to make the roof. The straw roof is comprised of many, many sheaths of the wheat that's pulled from the fields. Usually Stephen Barrows works very hard picking it by hand, but nowadays he's adapted to a very modern machine. And here's Steve's lettuce patch, which he tries to grow every springtime, but unfortunately it gets out of control and it turns into weeds.
And, well, I first started having to have crop dusting because they were getting so out of control we actually had to kill all of our plants before they overrun the countryside. My mother and I, every day, finally succeeded in killing off all the weeds, and beautiful flowers sprouted. And now every month we get together and we make sure it's not going to happen again.
Well, actually, after the weeds have been killed, it grows excellent marijuana. And we can dry it out for several days, and each and one of you can roll up a joint and smoke it. I recommend it, and it's been in my family for years. Look at these buds. These, you can get high as a sweet bejesus, this high. And then you go up and down several times. I just never smoked anything better than that, and if you can just do it controlled, everybody will enjoy it.
The beautiful wilderness. Before, when I was a little boy, I used to swing from the trees with my arms flapping wildly. But now the trees are dying. There are no more leaves.
Except tomatoes.
And nothing but fruit, which cannot be eaten. But now, I hope to clear away all these old garbage and use some minerals that the farmer down the street gave me, and I hope that it will stop itching my throat, and if I have to cut off my arm, I will make sure that my legs will be gone while I am reaping, and I will fall down because a man with no legs cannot stand. But I suppose if I cut off just my hands and just my arms, my legs will be okay. But then maybe I should just not take my eyes off, and then I will never have to worry about the bad fruit. It would be much easier, and medically speaking, it would be much more feasible. But there we go again. Now here's the hospital that my daughter-in-law learned to make. The only people with no legs come here every day. They're dragged here, and they are starting to have their meeting now. Let's listen in.
How many people here have no legs and have no arms?
I do. I have no legs and one arm.
I only have a finger. Both legs are gone.
We have arms, and we try to use them by breaking them off inside.
That's very good. That's very good. How about you?
Well, we try to rub our hands until they fall off. We've been doing it for 16 years now, and all we've succeeded is getting them very, very dirty on these small brown kind of stones. When I got in the army, I thought it was going to be all fun and games. But now, I'm a man. And I think that I can stand everything that the Marines are going to hand to me. And you can too, if you'll only put your strength into it. Strength of character and strength of manhood. So don't just sit on your tough. Get up and resist the irresistible force. The Marines, Army, National Guard of Rhode Island.
And then my garden was completely blown to pieces.
You know, you're my son, you should like me a little more, that's all. You know, even if I do have a lot of wrinkles on my face.
But Mom, last time you walked into my room...
Oh, I walked into your room, and you were masturbating. But I'm sick of tired of that.
But I can do whatever I want. Really? Can I?
Yeah, oh, no, you cannot. You're only 40 years old, you know. Well, you know, 40 years old isn't very old, is it now?
See? Now this is what I have to go through at my house. I can't go to room, I can't masturbate, and I can't even get out of the shower naked because my mother is watching me. Do you have this problem at home? If you do, stay tuned. We're going to talk a lot about problems with mothers.
Well, my mother, she never let me alone, and every day I would have to run out of the house quickly and change into the clothes that I wanted to wear for the day. And then when Johnny came along, my whole life changed, and my mother sort of lost her meaning. And then I quickly moved in with Johnny, and we started to fight, and fight, and fight. But that's it.
Thank you for joining the Discovery Showcase.
What's he doing over there?
Well, he's got Lyme disease. Well, that's funny. He didn't have it yesterday. What happened to him tonight?
Guess you didn't really want to know.
Honey, do you really have Lyme disease, or are you just being a bump on the log again?
Well, what's the difference if I have Lyme disease or not?
Well, you know damn well, me and you were going to jump upstairs to bed and do a little bit.
Well, please, let's not talk about that again.
Oh, every time you come up with a cockamamie disease, and we can't ever do it. I just don't understand men.
Men? Well, I'll tell you how to understand a man. First, you've got to know how to talk to one. And then if he has Lyme disease...
I don't understand now. 2 years ago, we used to always go upstairs, and now...
That was before the disease.
Oh, really, darling? How am I supposed to believe that? When George the gardener's outside doing it.
Oh, not George again.
Oh, yeah.
Look, why don't
don't you just leave if you're going to talk about George?
Well, I'm just gonna go out shopping.
Well, then why are you taking off your stole? Why are you hanging it up?
Well, you said you were sick and it's 80 degrees
Well,
out.
if you want to go outside, then wear your stole.
I
I'll
know
go
I
out with
talked
you.
you into
I'll
it.
just die of Lyme disease. Well, here comes that wonderful woman.
Now, honey, now behave yourself. There's a lot of important people.
Oh, please, don't start with that again. Every time we go out, no Lyme disease.
Well, all right. Oh, you're always kidding around. I bet you don't even have Lyme disease.
I certainly do.
Oh, now what makes you say that? You look perfectly well.
I look perfectly well.
Yes, you do indeed. All this time, and you just walk around. I don't think you have anything wrong at all. And that's not funny.
Well, I don't think it's funny either. I'm the one.
I'm the one.
I'm the one who's going to die. And if I have Lyme disease, what am I going to do? I can't stop it.
Yeah,
Oh, let's
right
go. I notice you have a small reddish rash on your face.
See, honey? I told you I was sick.
Oh, just stop it. We'd like some Lyme disease cover-up makeup. Oh, yes. Well, I don't see any here. Maybe in the next shop. Maybe you can find some somewhere else. Maybe... Well, that's a fine thing. If you don't have the makeup, I certainly can't use it. Well, wait a minute. Let me talk to the manager. What seems to be the problem, Bill?
Well, we ran out the other night.
Well, we're looking for some Lyme disease makeup cover-up.
Okay, sir, well, look.
He was a big help. Oh, well, it seems that maybe I was wrong. And that we do have some Lyme disease cover-up makeup.
Well, it's about time we had some action for him. Because I'm just getting sick and tired of him being sick. Wake up.
Oh, that's a good joke. He did look like he was asleep. Come along now. I'll take you to the bedroom, and we can all rest. Now, take a look in this rack. I could swore there was something in there. Maybe the missus will find something for you.
I'd like to make love to a man wearing this
Yes.
suit.
Why don't you just quit your Lyme
This
disease?
is a beautiful suit.
Well, you see, I really don't know why.
I might just
It
get
just
this
gets
suit
the
for
wife
myself.
excited whenever I talk about my Lyme disease. And then when my kidney stones
Hey, honey,
came in...
get a load of this suit.
You know, she never listens to me. Every time she wants to buy something, out comes the makeup. Let me see. How
This
much...
type of material will cover up anything on you. Or your ugly skin. What do you think? Come on, give it a try.
Well, I don't know if it'll fit on my head. I don't even know if I want something that thick on my head.
Oh, you're being such a pussyfoot all the time. You won't try anything new.
I suppose I'll have to buy it, whether I like it or not. Let me take another look. Oh, my God! Am I tired? Oh, this Lyme disease is getting the best of me. Oh. Hey, come on, let's go. Come on.
Everybody run. I
Hey,
wish
come
I
on.
could just get this damn
man,
thing
he's
over.
dead. He's dead. Come on, Wayne, let's get out of here. Come on, this way, man.
This whole
before
place is
the
gonna
chickens
blow.
get
You
here.
just better get out of
Come
here.
on, I can't find... Oh, my God. How about this
Which
way?
way did we come in?
This way. No. Come on. One.
It's gotta be
bang.
this way.
Hey, dun-dun-dun-dun. Quick, lady.
Sorry, man.
You gotta get in that bedroom or we're gonna punch you in the nose.
Get your
Come
clothes
on.
on, man.
You hide in there. Here he comes.
I'm going back up to that room.
Ooh, ow, man. Ooh, that hurts. Wow.
Whoa!
Goodbye. Oh, man, I need a drink. Hey, man, that looks pretty cool in there. What's all the noise out there?
Did you just shoot my son?
Oh, boy, we're in big shit now. The curtains are moving. I've been looking for violent victims of violent crimes for over 30 years. Now...
I've...
Oh, come on.
God. She stopped talking.